Welcome back to the channel, good friends. Brian from Apex Detail. IGL F4 Renew. This has been on the list to have its own dedicated video just to show how to utilize it and get the product onto the panel. And there are many ways. And here's a test panel that is hazed over with scratches and swirls. Now, I did have this product up against the Max Wax from Turtle Wax, and I'm going to link that torture and comparison at the end of this video. So what we're going to do is mask off an area, and I'll show you 3 ways to utilize the product. IGL F4 Renew is a graphene infused paint rejuvenator. So the first way I'm going to show you is to make it a nice recipe for a one-step, and you can mix it with a compound, a medium cut, or even a finishing or a jeweling polish. The product comes in 2 sizes, a 16-ounce size, and then there's a larger size, like a 1 liter. Quite expensive. The larger size was over $80 the last time I looked, so it better perform. What we're going to do is we have some of the finishing polish on the powder ready, and we're going to add the IGL F4 Renew, and we're going to turn this into an all-in-one. So we're going to be able to correct and lay down protection all in one step and speed up your process so you can start enjoying your car during the weekend instead of working on it all day long. Adding the F4 Renew to the pad with the correction fluid does nothing to change the correction process. Same arm speed, same polisher speed and pressure, same pad I would use to remove whatever imperfection you're going after. The only difference is you're laying down protection as you are doing so. You can go around the whole vehicle and then wipe it off if it's just going to be a one-step, or you can wipe it off immediately. There really is no dwell time. It bonds properly as long as you've done the prep, the wash, the decon stage using an iron remover and clay. And you can see the difference we made in just one quick pass. Yet another way you could use it is during the jeweling process. I don't show this too much in my videos and vlogs, especially the correction vlogs, as it really takes an eye to see the difference between the last step and this, which would be the finishing process. So if you're doing a one-step or a multi-step correction, this would be the last step before protection, just to bring out a little bit extra gloss and depth and shine to the paint. The flatter the surface and the cleaner and the smoother the surface, the more gloss you're going to get from it, the crisper reflection. And the jeweling process only gets you another step closer. Although, it needs to be said, it's a small step. And if you are not willing to put in a little bit extra time, you're not really missing anything. It takes a really good eye to see the difference between the finish step and the jeweling step. But I love using a rotary polisher and attaching a black application pad to it. During the jeweling process, you will need to turn up the polisher slightly higher when it comes to speed than your normal correction speed. In any case, we are jeweling and laying down protection at the same time. So we're doing multiple steps in just this one pass, and also saves you some time. This step really brings out the clarity. You can see the metal flake really popping through. That's in that base color, popping through the clear coat. Yet another way to get the product onto the panel is by hand, just using a microfiber or foam applicator. Easy on, easy off with the product. You could apply it to the whole vehicle and then come back and wipe it off, or you can wipe it off immediately. It doesn't seem to change the results either way. The panel will have overnight to cure even longer, and it will remove the tape. You can feel the slickness and see the gloss increase as time goes by during the curing process. A big noticeable difference in the test spot compared to its surrounding areas where we started on this panel. Just to show you, using a visual, what I feel when it comes to slickness, the slightest angle sends that block off of the test area onto the rest of the panel where it grabs again. A huge bump in gloss, give you some measurements within the test area, and we'll go outside and show you the measurements of gloss where we started. Outside of the area, we are about 10 gloss units lower, so a huge jump. The formula, and especially supposedly the graphene infused within the formula, is supposed to be a great way to dissipate and deal with heat. So we'll take a good close look at this area when we come outside. When we do come outside, the jetting effect is minimal. You can see an outline of where the product is, but it's faint. When it comes to water behavior, it does bead nicely, and you can see where we ran the torch over it, it really didn't damage the protection in that area, so there's a good sign. Not a huge secret that I'm not 100% behind graphene yet, as it's not being utilized as it could be. That's coming. But whatever else is in the formula is quite impressive. Washing it will not, take the protection away immediately. It's going to take quite a few washes. This is a strip wash with atom strip wash and a bit of auto foam from Built Hamber, and you would be here pretty much all afternoon washing it, trying it to remove it. It would take something a bit more aggressive. And I do put this product up against To The Max Wax, which is Turtle Wax's newer product. And I will put a link to that video right here. Enjoy. Catch you guys in the next video.